Hey, my Bass Ninja family. Today is going to be kind of a relaxing day for me. It's been kind of a busy last couple of weeks. I wanted to get some content out there. Haven't been able to get in the boat with my buddy Phil recently. Again, he's still going through some issues, him and his wife. Things are looking a little bit better, so if you can just continue to keep him in your prayers. What we're going to do today, I went and bought some night crawlers. I know I've been doing a lot of this lately, but it's stock my pond. I'm trying to stock my pond, and if I just catch some that I catch and release, I'll be okay with that. We're going to see how many we can catch on using some night crawlers. I also brought a bait caster so we can, hit a frog up or, some different kind of lures. Just have a relaxing time. But I did want to put some content out for you guys. Let me give you a little view of where we're at here. It's very, very deep here, but there's some big bass in here. So, if we catch some bluegill, some catfish, some bass, I'd like to take some of that back and put it in my pond if obviously if they're not too big. But anyway, let's see how many we can catch, and I hope you guys all have a good day today. Let's see how we do. Get her done. All right, guys, I got it. This first one rigged up on my Lose spin combo. Just doing a little night crawler on an old school bobber. What we do not want is we do not want a turtle. That we do not want. And then I'm making it really interesting today because I brought an a cheap reel from Walmart, and I'm gonna see how many I can actually catch on this. All right, let me go ahead and get this one rigged up for a night crawler on bottom. All right, guys, while I was rigging up my cheapy pole, putting it on bottom, I like having a good time. It'd be cool trying to reel something in on that cheap pole. I got a hit on my bobber, which I missed because I was right in the middle of putting on a hook on my other pole. So yes, I'm using some big night crawlers. All right, let's get this one back out there. All right, here we go. All right, so I got this one out there. I'll get it all settled here in a second. I got the little cheap one on bottom. I got to get everything arranged. Give me a moment here. All right, guys, while we're waiting, see if I can get something on the bobber or on bottom. I'm going to go ahead. I got this little rooster tail on just to see catch multi-species. Again, I'll use this to try to stock my pond. And I'm gonna go down here. Now, let me just tell you something. If you ever see me fish, I do not play. You never see a fat boy run until he's trying to catch his fish. So if my bobber goes down, my line goes out, you're gonna see me book. It's real deep here too, which I don't know. It's real deep here, but yet I threw right into, oh, I see bass jumping out there. Oh, I see him jumping like crazy. Oh man, I'm getting a bite already on my bottom pole. See, now you're gonna see a fat guy run. Yep, I'm getting a bite. He just ran it. Hopefully he'll run it again. Watching a fat guy run. I don't know, he might have taken it off. I'm getting a bite on the bobber too. Well, let's see, which one am I going to catch first? The one on bottom or the one on the bobber? I just hope the one on the bobber is not a turtle, because I've been seeing turtles around. Hope no turtles. I do not want to stock the pond with turtles. I got one on a cheap pole that's on bottom. I'm getting a bite on that one, which he took that one out. He could have taken a worm off on that one. And I'm getting a bite on this bobber. I'm a little concerned about the bobber that it's a turtle. Oh, there he goes. Oh. I don't know how I missed it. All right, I got him, but I didn't set my drag at all. Oh, I hope it's not a turtle. On the cheap pole. Please don't be a turtle. It looks like a fish. Oh, it's so fun catching these on this little cheap pole. Well, that's a nice size one. Look at that. It's a nice size bluegill. Heck yeah. The problem is he swallowed it. And I don't have any pliers. All right, guys, so I ended up getting bites on both poles. One of them I think was a turtle. He got off, thank God. The other one was that bluegill. It was big, but he swallowed the hook. He was bleeding a little bit. I was able to get the hook out, but it wasn't a good candidate to put in my pond. Man, I would love to have put that in my pond because it was a big one. Okay, I just threw my bobber out and I do not see it. I do not see it. Oh, it's because it's over there. I moved it. I was like, what the heck? It looked like I'm getting a bite on bottom already. I might not even be able to use my bait caster. So again, I'm using a little rooster tail on the bait caster because you can catch a multiple species on this. Oh, I just got a hit. Little tiny bluegill hit it. Little tiny bluegill. He just tapped it. I've never fished with the rooster tail and the bait caster, and it feels different. It really does. It feels like it's not working, but it is. It's just bait casters are so smooth. So my very first episode, I was fishing in this pond when I was just walking around fishing. So I decided to come out here with some night crawls and see how I could do. I caught all my fish on the other side, but I did already catch a fish over here. It just wasn't good enough to keep because it swallowed my hook. I ended up getting the hook out, but it was a little, wasn't a healthy fish. So yeah, it's the water has been, there's been no rain in Florida whatsoever. There's been like it's going on almost 3 months now with no rain. I mean, it's like sprinkled, but like my pond is like completely like, we need rain. Let's just put it that way, or our fish are gonna be in trouble. So it's been, as far as raining, it's not supposed to rain. It's Monday today. It's not supposed to rain until Thursday, and it's like a very small amount of rain that we're supposed to get. So the weather's been weird. It even dropped down to 50 degrees, which is cold. And I mean, it's not cold, but for Florida, being that it's almost June, it was 2 days of 50 degrees. So the weather has been really weird in Florida. So I don't know how the bite's gonna be. I mean, I got here and caught a bluegill pretty quick, but that's a bluegill. You could catch those easy. So we'll see. And then there's a turtle going after my worm. I mean, it doesn't matter where I throw it, I'm gonna get a turtle. I do not want a turtle. That I do not want. All right, let me relocate this thing. Well, it's been a rough day today. I caught a nice sized bluegill I would love to put in my pond. However, it swallowed the hook. I got it out, but it was bleeding pretty bad. Did not want to put it in my pond. Then I had a bite on the pole, the cheap pole again, missed it. And as I missed it, I was getting a bite on my other pole. I took the bobber off because I kept catching turtles. Ended up catching a turtle anyway. So, it's been a rough day so far. It would be cool if I just caught a couple of fish to be able to put in the pond. But we will see. I haven't had any luck with the rooster tail either. I know it's really, really deep here. I've been trying to let it sink. A couple times I'll throw it, count to 10. A couple times I'll throw it, count to 15. I've even tried it on top. I'm thinking about switching baits here in a bit. But I'm trying to use something that will catch a multi-species of fish. So we will see. Maybe I can get on to something here soon. This is how it's going. See, look at this. Caught a stick. Some days this is how fishing is, but you know what? I still love to fish. It's time out here in God's creation. Spend some time. I probably need to do some prayer. I know my buddy Phil and his wife could use some prayer. I could use some prayer. I'm going through some have some physical things going on with me, so I need to get out of the house though, so I need to get some content for you guys. So yeah, I mean, it's nice out. I just wish it would rain. We need rain so bad. Like I said, my pond is about dried up. I still got a lot of fish in there, but it's not supposed to rain until Thursday, and it's supposed to be just a little bit of rain too, not even that much. So hopefully it will pick up soon. Looks like I'm getting a bite on this other pole again. Please don't let it be a turtle. It's hard because it's so deep, so by the time this one doesn't go out far, I don't have a lot of line on it. I need to put more line on it. I just haven't done it yet. So by the time it hits the bottom, it's like, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's right there. It's really deep here. So by the time he runs it, like the pole's already bending. I really can't believe I haven't caught anything on this rooster tail either. There it goes. I'm getting a bite. I knew I was. It's tough though, because you can't really run that far. I think next time I'm going to use my bucket. Well, let's see what this is. Please don't be a turtle. I'll take anything. Something I can put in my pond. It's supposed to rain. Even though we're losing water, I still want to put a couple fish in my pond. All right, well, I don't want you guys to get bored while we're waiting for this fish to run, so I will hit you back up if I end up catching them or not, or I'll let you know what happens. All right, so I switched up to a spinner bait with a rage swimmer as the tail. It's been kind of rough. Been a rough day fishing. I'm getting a bite on this one. It's always when I'm over here. I don't really get any warning. They just go with it. I do not know how I missed that. I mean, he was running with it. I do not know how I missed it. All right, let me get this back out there. All right, I got another bite on this. I think it's little stuff, because I can't catch them. This will be like the 4th bite I've had and I can't catch them. Well, I've gotten some action. It's just they're either been really small. I don't know what it is. I can't catch them. I think they're just like real small bluegill. Here we go. I think I'm getting another bite. I even threw it out in a different spot this time. Actually, I think that's just the wind. I'm gonna try to let it sink a little bit because it's really deep here. I've tried reeling it slow, reeling it fast. Giving it little jerks, not giving it little jerks. Reeling it fast. In the process of slowing it down in the process, reeling it fast in the process. It's just, they're not biting. What I'm going to end up doing when I get done using these night crawlers, I'm going to end up walking around. Stay tuned. I'm getting a bite on a cheap pole. I probably could have got him right then, but I just can't help myself. There's something that PW calls the Faust hook set, which you guys are about to see. If he runs with it like he did before. I probably could have got him last time. Well, there he goes. I'm on. I think it's a little dinky one, but I'm still gonna do the Faust hook set. I might even do the one-handed Faust hook set. Got him. No, I don't. If I do, he's the littlest fish in the history of fishing. Dang. I'm telling you, I think these are little dinky ones. I think these are little dinky ones. I mean, look, he didn't even take my worm or nothing. My worm is still like on there. It's been a day. All right, guys, I was about to say how bad it is. I've been fishing. I'm trying to catch something from my pond, and I just caught this huge bluegill. Oh, yeah, it's going in the pond. So, yeah, guys, I was just about to say how bad it's been fishing. As you've seen at the beginning of the video, I did catch another bluegill, but it was a pretty big one, too. But the hook got stuck way down in there. I had to use a technique to get it out, but by that time, it would not have been good enough to take to the pond. Now, I was just sitting here telling you about how bad it's been, and I looked down, my pole is just, my cheap pole from Walmart's going. So it was fun catching it on that one. Anyway, I only got a couple worms left. I'm gonna see if I can catch something on those last two worms, put them in the bucket to take to the pond. I might go by the pond, drop those fish off, and then maybe just go walk somewhere and lure fish. Just get a couple more, maybe a couple more bass that I can put in there. But we'll see if I can catch a couple more. Let's see how we do. Get her day today.